today we are here at Action for Autism, and we have a very, very special guest with us, Miss Mary Barua, who is indeed a champion in this field and wears multiple hats when it comes to autism. Thank you so much, ma'am, for having us here. And over to you, ma'am. Please tell us something about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a parent to a young man with autism who's 41 years old, and I'm also the director at Action for Autism. And currently, like you mentioned, we are sitting at Ananda, the group home that we are running for adults with neurodiverse adults.
Right. Yes, ma'am. And what is your call on the word neurodiversity in particular?
Okay, see, when we use the term neurodiversity, we're really referring to people whose experiences of the world and the way they interact with the world around them, with the environment, is different from what is seen as the norm, right? So basically,
Right.
people like us, we're a neurotypical and they're neurodiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're experienced, and because they're different, they're often judged as being less than what they should be. But actually, basically, neurodiversity is about looking at people not as better or worse, but as being different. So it's like a
Right.
celebration of diversity.
Right, right. Beautifully placed, ma'am. And what is your take on how can we as a society be more inclusive towards neurodiversity in particular?
Well, society essentially has to be more open minded and inclusive of diversity, and it has to be
Right.
inclusive of diversity of all kinds, regardless of
Mm-hmm.
how one is diverse. Whether it is my skin
Right.
color, or whether it is my nationality, or my religion, or my caste, or gender. Basically, that's what neurodiversity is a part of being able to accept every kind of difference that is there.
Right, right. Perfect, ma'am. And also, how are we here working towards bringing out the best in neurodiverse people? How are we working towards that?
See, the way that we work and the way we try to encourage other
Right,
organizations and people who we work with is to help them see that you have to make the environment accessible for neurodiverse people. So you got to
right.
have an environment which is
Mm-hmm.
visual and which is structured so that they are able to function without stress, without anxiety to the best of their ability. It would be like creating an environment for autistic and neurodiverse people the way we would for somebody who is wheelchair user, somebody who's a senior citizen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who's blind. We structure the environment to enable them to be able to function and access the environment to the best of their abilities. And that is what we
Right,
have to do with neurodiverse people as well.
right, right, ma'am. And what message would you like to give to the society as a whole to be more inclusive uh,
Huh.
in the country that we live in?
I would say that, don't get into this thing of everybody has to be the way what I think is right. Because this whole thing of normalcy is
Right.
about what I think is the right way to be. So we have to step out of that
Mm-hmm.
and be open and willing to accept people who are different. That's all I would say. Just be open,
Correct.
open your hearts, open your minds to people who are different from us.
Right. That's true, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. And it was truly an honor to have this chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Paused. Okay.